Oh my god, we gotta get going, Chloe. It's 4:15. We gotta get to our action figure customizing class. Me and Chloe are going to KS Collectibles so she can learn how to customize her own action figure. They're doing class training session to teaching you how to paint, how to detail your figures, all that stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So we gotta get out of here.
This is why you guys have raffle tickets. We're raffling off a couple of figures. This is a trooper that I did. It's very similar to what everybody has. I decided to make him look, because he is a flame trooper, I decided to give him some smoke damage and everything so he looks like he's actually been through something. I went with like just splashes of mud. Like if you take a look at him, he still kind of looks like he's wet. It is completely dry. But I wanted him to look like he's because these things look way too clean. Like, it doesn't look like it's been through anything. So this is basically what we're teaching is dry brushing as well as washes. Things like battle damage, like when you get in there and you add scratches so things look 3D, and just add some depth to your characters.
I picked this figure for us to bring down a raffle because he's got a lot of nooks and crannies, okay? Figures that have a lot of places for paint to sit are excellent. So when you're looking for something that you want to maybe paint after you learn some skills today, look for things that have lots of detail where paint's going to dip into. You can dry brush, we'll show you how to do that. He's covered in spots to paint and mess with, okay?
First thing that I tend to do, and I advise people to do, spray them down with alcohol and wipe it off, just so it makes it it'll adhere to the paint a little bit better. But you always have, that's why you use alcohol too, because it dries really fast. But when you're doing things like we're doing today, the washes and the dry brushes, it doesn't need to adhere to the paint as much as it is. It's just a good thing to remember. We do have some tools that are up here. If people want to use them, you're welcome to, but for the parents that are here with their kids, some of these are sharp, so if your child stabs themselves, that's your fault, not mine.
You can battle damage a figure, at least this portion of it, with anything, right? Anything in your junk drawer, you can pull out stuff. Any tools in a toolbox are going to cause different types of damage, right? Screwdrivers work great, yeah. Pliers with you on the back, I'm actually going to be cutting pieces out to create damage on here. You can clip the ends of armor. Anywhere that you want to have like a nice deep cut, you can do that too. I want to be able to really coat this guy, okay? Because what we're going to do is I want it to be watery enough to get down in those crannies, and you're going to probably want to go over this a couple times, okay? What you're trying to do is only rub paint off on those areas that are prominent enough that your paper towel is going to take it off, okay? So, large, big rubs, okay?
Paper towel wet or is it dry?
Dry. Dry paper towel. It's going to take a little bit of work, okay?
Where you leave it out and those little grooves, that black will stick in there and makes that detail pop.
And if there's an area that you want to be a little more sparkly white, you can hit that area again with your sandpaper, okay? I would even fold your sandpaper so you can use just the very edge of something or just the tip of a corner of the sandpaper. Real quick before I do the raffle, one thing I want to mention about other figures, when you guys start to try to paint other figures, think about the washes you're doing. If you, let's say you started out with a figure, have you guys seen the red stormtroopers? For example, if you're going to start out with a red trooper, you could do a black wash to get into crannies, but then you can go back and you could add different colors. So think about the base color of your figure and where you want to go from there, okay? You don't have to start with something white, you can start with whatever color and just figure out how you want to work back from there, okay? Just gonna grab one for the flame trooper.
Last three numbers would be 498.
Yeah, cool. Very good. Nice. Yeah, I was trying to.
Yo, check it out. So we got someone who recognized me from the class. What's your name?
Spider Kid?
Spider Kid. Sweet, and I assume what you love to collect the Spider-Man figure?
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else crazy?
Well, like, yeah, Joe, Star Wars, basically everything.
How do you like the class today?
Really good.
Learned a lot? I actually learned, like I do some customizing too, but I learned a lot with the tools, with the sanding. I never use sandpaper for my customizing figures, so I learned some good stuff today too. Man, we appreciate you coming out too.
Thank you.
You said Spidey Kid?
Yeah. From Country Collectibles.
Sweet. Anything you want to say to the peeps?
Yeah, just, it was fun.
Good hunting. You're Rich. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much for the class. Super stoked to show everyone. What an amazing night at KS Collectibles. We're definitely coming back for the next class. Chloe had a blast. All right, so your trooper went through a paint bomb, which is pretty sweet. Did you have fun at KS Collectibles?
Yeah, we're gonna go again, and Daddy is going to paint with me this time.
Yeah. I think that'd be
So-
cool, huh?
Be ready for part 2.
So she's gonna show you where she's gonna put it on her shelf, just so she could remember the sweet, awesome time she had at KS Collectibles. I want to thank KS Collectibles personally for giving her such a fun experience, as well as the toy community. I think it was awesome, man. People there had a good time. We had some good laughs. I think it's gonna get better and better as we learn to do even more stuff with our figures by the pros. So you can definitely count me in on the next class to be there doing hands-on work. It's for a cool daddy-daughter day. Wait a second, let me see him real quick. I didn't even see the bandages. Let me see. I remember they were mentioning putting bandages on your figure.
There's one right here, and there's like
Whoa.
one around the chest,
You
and
literally-
then on the foot too. Look at that.
You literally put bandages on them. That is awesome. It's like gauze wrap, huh? That's cool. Well, there you guys have it, man. Chloe had a fun time. You can bring your kids to KS Collectibles on the next visit, the next class that they have, just for the fun of it, the cool experience of just being surrounded by toys, being surrounded by fellow action figure fans, and just overall creating good memories.
Hold up.
Oh yeah, she wants to show you her Mario collection so far.
It's a little messy because some fell down, but yeah, I got all the... I just literally got this guy.
Yeah. Oh, and on top of that, shout out to Spider Kid. Was it Spider Kid or Spidey Kid? One of those. He reached out to me before he took off from the class. He recognized me. Thank you so much for saying what's up. I'm glad I got a clip with you just for the memory. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you had just as much fun in the class. And I hope to see you on the next one, man. I really do. Thank you for everyone else that came out to KS Collectibles. Thank you, KS Collectibles, for hosting such a cool event. And with that being said, folks, we hope you enjoy your figs.
We hope you enjoy your families.
And as always, good hunting. Peace!
Bye-bye.